Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Expedition. And in today's episode, I'm hoping to get our power situation situated once and, well, maybe not for all, but at least for a while. So, why is it always night right before I start an episode? The professionalism is real. Also, as you can see here, I have a lot of modpack updates to do. I've been so busy. I'm hoping that after the move, the move is officially done. As of next weekend, I am moved into my new home, but my wife isn't here yet. My wife will be moving down here Thursday, and at that time, we will be having pretty much all of our stuff showing up. She's going to be bringing down a big U-Haul when she comes, so there'll be a lot of unpacking and things like that to do. But I'm hoping that after next weekend, I'll finally have a little bit of free time to do things like, you know, update my mod pack, for example. That would be nice. Anyway, so last episode, we made a pair of tesseracts, which are essentially a power / item / fluid transfer device, okay? Where are they? Here they are. So we made a pair of those, and those are going to come in really handy for doing what we're going to be doing here in a minute, because what we're going to basically do is set up a power room, and then after we do that, we're going to, can I drain these without, I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to drain everything out of there. No, that's all the lower they go. Okay, let's try this. No. Aw. See, this is part of the problem. I can't get all of the power out of there. You know what I maybe could do? This has been bothering me for a while that those are all there. Maybe what I could do is grab a fluid conduit. Do I have like a small tank? Or I know what we'll do. We'll do this. Let's break all of these except for one. Let's put those three together. Put this fluid conduit here. Change that to extract without signal. And that should take all the fluid from this and dump it into this one place where I can extract it. Yes, good. Let's not tear up the floor in the process. Put that back. You go here. You go here. Stop tearing up the floor. There we go. Okay, so now it's all in one spot. And there we go. We have 6 empty tanks now, and a few more levels that I'm not really worried about. Okay. Anyway, I digress. I was talking about power generation. So, there's some options for us. We do have some treated wood planks, and we do have some treated wood sticks. Now, in Infinity Evolved, I made a giant water wheel room with a whole bunch of water wheels that generates about 1,000 RF per tick, which is awesome, by the way. However, with that said, it generates a massive amount of power. Well, it generates a relatively high amount of power, and it's all passive and doesn't require any maintenance, which is great. The thing is, the reason that I did that in Infinity Evolved was because I didn't really have any other options. I didn't have thermal expansion. I didn't have, well, anything. So, what we may be able to do is something a little bit different. I've got a fair amount of resources. I've got a lot of iron, as you can see. And what we may be best off doing, let's just pop back here. Just kidding. That's a bad place to do that. Put you back. Put you here. Where can I sneak back there? Can I sneak back over here? Maybe? If If I break those out, there we go. So we have 5 culinary generators right here already. Okay. I can make 3 more easily, and then we could see about possibly upgrading that to the 8 times culinary generator. That would generate 4 times 8. Oh, but these don't generate 40 RF per tick, do they? They generate like 28 or something like that with toast. How much? Let's see how much these are generating. Yeah, they're generating 28 RF per tick. So that would end up being like about 200 RF per tick for each 8 times culinary generator. And we would need an insane amount of them for the times 64. What I want to do is I want to get to a power level of about 1,000 RF per tick. Let's see. What goes into making one of these transfer nodes? A QED, some gold. Those are... okay. How much gold do I have? Not nearly enough. Okay. What I really want is passive power gen, something I can just leave alone. And I'm really kind of leaning towards doing a water wheel room again with immersive engineering. I mean, it looks cool. It works relatively well. The other option would be the improved windmill. And of course, there are some mechanism options as well. We've got like solar power, like the solar generator here. Maybe... let's try making 1 solar generator and just kind of see what kind of power it generates for us. Let's just take a look and find out. Because, I mean, realistically, it is pretty much always day, because as soon as I notice that it's night, I do sleep right away. So let's grab some redstone, let's grab some iron ingots, and some of that kind of stuff. Let's grab some glass, because I'm going to need some glass panes, I believe. There we go. And do I already have the mechanism thingy? The whatever it's called. Yes, I do, right here. The metallurgic infuser, that's the thing I was thinking of. Okay, so let's see. For enriched alloy, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. So let's do 7 of those. There we go. And we'll let that go. And that should... oh, do those output? Oh, they do. They output automatically with the chest. Nice. I didn't know I'd already set that up. Cool. So we'll get that going. What else do we need? We're going to need 3 gold ingots and some redstone. That's all pretty easy. And then I am going to need, was it 2 osmium dust? Yeah, 2 osmium dust. I'll just drop those in here. 1, 2. There we go. Let's run up here and grab some gold. Like... nope. Hey, stop it. There we go. Grab a little bit of gold out of here, which I am unfortunately running kind of low on. And then I think we're good there. Now, what I want to do as well is I want to grab something from RF Tools, and I believe it's called the RF Network Monitor. There we go. So what this thing does is it essentially will tell you how much RF is being generated by a machine or something like that, which is really cool. And I think that'll be really good for us to have. I do need some ink sacs. Luckily, I have them. Awesome. I didn't think I did. Okay, so let's make one of those as well. And if we look, let's just come down stairs so we can demonstrate. If I right-click, shift right-click on this, it'll tell us, right? And we can change it to RF per tick. So this thing is gaining 140 RF per tick. These are all getting 0 RF per tick, and so on and so forth. So basically it'll tell us what we need to know. Because if I then hook an energy cell, why this shows as a creative energy cell, I'm not sure, because it's not. But if I hook that thing up to an energy cell, the solar generator, and I click on that, it'll tell me, hey, it's getting this much RF per tick, which is great. So, okay. Anyway, these are now done. So we should be able to make everything we need now for that solar generator. So let's go ahead and make one of those. And then we need to make 3 of those. And that didn't work. Here. Iron, dust, and enriched alloy. There we go. That gives us our solar generator. And then I'm going to need a power cell. Do I have one that's not in use? This one doesn't really seem to be doing anything right now. Let's just grab that. I think that'll work. I hope. Maybe. We'll find it. Actually, you know what? Let's put that one back. Because I think that one's needed to transfer energy from those generators into this system, right? Yeah, so that one I definitely don't want to take. Let's steal this top one. That's fine. Okay, so let's go outside, because obviously if it's solar, it's going to need to have sunlight. Whoa. Let's not do that. Let's take a nap real quick, because obviously sunlight requires day. There we go. And then I'm going to grab... do I have my energy conduits on me already? Oh, I do. Here we go. So that does 640 RF per tick. Which should, I'm assuming, that's going to be more than what's required for this power generator. So let's go like this. Ooh. Ooh, does that not connect? Maybe it has to connect to the bottom? If I shift right click that and put you on top. Ah, okay. So the power conduits need to go underneath. Ooh, and that does draw in 640 RF per tick. Wow. Okay. Let's put you here. That starts filling up. And let's see. RF per tick. It's receiving 40. Okay. Is this thing limited to 40? No, it's not. So it's kind of looking like this is outputting, let's see, 100 joules per tick. I wish I remembered how joules converted to either way, it looks to be 40 RF per tick is what this solar generator produces. And that's a decent amount considering it's just passive. But at the same time, I would need 25 of them or so, give or take, to produce the kind of energy that I want to produce. So I don't know if that's necessarily going to work for us. So let's go ahead and tear those up. And we'll just leave those alone for now. Let me get a couple things together, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So I made 4 solar generators, and what I want to try is to make the advanced solar generator and see if it's any better. So let's give this a go. Now, 4 solar generators would produce 160 RF per tick. I want to see if this produces more than that or if it is the same. So let's try this out. We put this thing down. Oh, I forgot to grab a power cell. Dang it, I knew I was forgetting something. That's all right. Let's go and grab ourselves a power cell from down here. I need my Yeta wrench. And we'll just grab this one. There we go. Let's see if this advanced solar generator is any better than the regular solar generator. I don't know if it will be. I've never used the solar generators from Mechanism before, so this is kind of experimentation for me, but this is how you learn. This is how you do things. So we'll hook that up. This thing is now filling up. And let's check RF per tick. Okay, it's gaining about 240 RF per tick, give or take. So that's not bad. What kind of output? 600. So actually it does get... So each of these solar generators produces 6 times the amount of power of a regular solar generator. And it's passive power. So that might be the way to go. 4 of those would give me approximately the power that I want, give or take. Let's see, so 6 times 40 RF per tick. So yeah, about 240 RF per tick. So if I got like 4 of these, I'd pretty much be set. I mean, that would do the trick for what I need. I don't know that I have enough gold, though. And enough resources to make that, but we could augment that power in other ways as well, because, I mean, we do have 2 Tesseracts, but we could make some more. That's an option. The other option would be we could just make a whole bunch more. Go away, trees. We could just make a whole bunch more of these furnace generators over here, because we've got 4 of these going. Each one of these produces 40 RF per tick, and they're pretty easy to make. Like, if I remember correctly, it's pretty much just like iron. Like, it's not anything too extravagant. And then we could, and it's all self-sufficient because of the tree farm. Like, I mean, we're building up crazy amounts of charcoal here. So that might be an option too. Yeah. Let's see. Where's my sleeping bag? I need to sleep here real quick, because obviously this is not going to produce nearly as much power if it's night. It's only going to produce power during the day, whereas the other one would produce power during the evening. And it would be pretty... I mean, it really would be self-sufficient with the tree farm. Decisions. Let me think for a little bit, guys. I'll come back to you in just a little while. All right, guys, I am back. And what I've decided to do is to have a whole bunch of those furnace generators down there and run them off the tree farm. If I make a total of 25 of them, that will generate 1,000 RF per tick, which is my target. So that's what I'm planning to do. So let's see here. If we go, actually, I'm going to need a bunch of furnaces first. Let's go like so, like so, like so, and like so. I'll just make like 25 or 32 of them. That's fine. And then I'll need some redstone, which is not in there. That's in here. What am I doing? Here we go. So we put this here. We put our 25 iron blocks there. And there we go. 25 furnace generators. That's a lot of furnace generators, guys. Actually, you know what else I'm going to do? Just because it's probably a good idea. Go away, thing. We're going to make ourselves a lever so that we can turn off the sludge boiler. Well, actually, I think I might have to move the sludge boiler altogether. Let's just break that real quick. There we go. I want to get rid of the... come on. Clear out the ends. Nasty things. Go away. Leave me alone. The other thing I could do is maybe put a harvester down here. Or not a harvester, a grinder. And they'd kill the ants for me. That might be an option. But we're going to have to move some of this stuff around for sure. Because if we're going to have 25 furnace generators, like, guys, that's a lot of furnace generators. Let's be honest here. Okay. And let's just, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just start placing them. We'll just start plopping them down like this. I'll end up bringing... how do I want to do that? Let's place them down like this. I'll grab these ones up. Then we can still have our sludge boiler kind of in the same place it was. I've got 10 left. And 4 more. 3, 4. There we go. That is so many furnace generators. Holy cats. Alright. Let's sleep the night away real quick. And I'm going to have to go up and grab some conduits of some sort. Now, the standard conduits that I was using, these ones, those aren't going to cut it because they only transfer 640 RF per tick. And I want to transfer more energy than that. So, we're going to go up to the next level of conduit, which would be these guys right here, the enhanced, and those will put out a lot more energy. Now, for those, I'm going to need gold, glowstone, and redstone. I hope I have enough gold. I do. Okay, good. All right, so let's start putting some of this stuff away, kind of clean up our inventory a little bit, grab some gold, and then I'm going to need the glowstone as well. Do I have? Not in there. I think it's in this one. Ooh, I don't have enough glowstone dust. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to make a trip into my least favorite place, the Nether. That's okay. All right, guys, let me get some stuff together, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So these are all placed. It is going to take a while for them to get all the way through. As you can see, if we go to like these last ones, they're not there yet, but that's fine. It'll channel through. It'll get there. I hope that this can keep up, actually, with the production. I may have to drop an augment in here, a speed upgrade, just to kind of boost the production value, but that's fine. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead... Oh, that's not right. You're not supposed to go there. You're supposed to go here. There we go. So the next thing we're going to do is hook all of these up to an advanced energy conduit, like so. And that way, they'll all be transferring power along this network, and some of them will transfer the needed power to power the farm. So we're good like that. And then I think I'll put my advanced solar generator right here. We'll put another item conduit here. And then I will put my first tesseract right there. That should work. Is that where I want to put it? No, I don't think it is. I think I want to put it here instead. There we go. In, out. And we're going to say power. Channel 1. Power. There we go. Ignored. Send only. There we go. So this will now send energy, which is great. And they still... Whoa, hello. Go away, guy. So we're fine there. And then what we'll do is I'll go ahead and put this sludge boiler back. Right there. Make sure that is active without signal. And that way this thing can do its thing. I am going to need to generate coal a lot faster than I am right now. Or not coal, charcoal, I should say. So, the last thing that we'll want to do is make an augment for that redstone furnace. And if we do this, it will double the processing speed, which is what we need to do. That should be fine. So, let's take a look. We need gold and redstone. I barely have any gold left. That's not gold. That's electrum. That's gold. There we go. So we'll do that. And do I have any bronze already made? I do. Good. Good. And then I need 2 bits of redstone. There we go. Okay. So we'll just do that. And we now have our secondary reception coil, which will double the speed. And that should produce a pretty sizable amount of power now. If we dump that in there, this will speed up and produce charcoal faster. And as long as the tree farm, which is spruce, which produces a ton of wood, as long as that and the charcoal production can keep up with the furnaces, I think we'll be in good shape. Alright guys, I am back, and I got the answer to my question. Because the Enderman farm now has power. So it is working. And now it seems to not be working again. It might be a chunk loading issue. It's kind of looking like it is. It's working. It just is a matter of having the right stuff loaded. So I'm going to drop this chunk loader over here. And we'll see if I drop you like right here. Radius of 2. Show lasers. Yep, everything is well within the chunk radius of that chunk loader. So that should be fine. That means that'll be loaded at all times, which is probably going to cause us a little bit of lag, but that's okay. Now we'll head back over into the base and check our RF one more time, just to make sure that it's working. We should be getting power now, for sure. Let's see. Let's give this one more try. Yeah, stuff is spawning. Take our network monitor and the powered spawner. The powered spawner is... It says it's not getting any RF, but I know it is. What in the world? Why would that not be receiving power? I'm not sure what's going on here, guys. I know that it works because stuff has been spawning in there. So I'm not sure why this doesn't seem to be doing things. I don't know, but I am out of time for this episode, guys. So if you know... I wonder if my network monitor just isn't working. That might be it. Because it's... I mean, obviously it's working. We see stuff spawning in there. I don't know. Either way, guys, I'm out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.